Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook with Zook Stitch, and today we're going to do a flip through of the World of Cross Stitching. This is the March 2025 issue. So we'll take a look at this. I don't have anything marked. I don't think I've looked through this yet. This one did come with a free kit, so I get the paper copy. Now that Joann's is out of business, I'm not sure where you can get these. Check Barnes & Noble if you're in the U.S. Otherwise, you may, if you just want a single issue, you may have to, one, go through your library, look at Barnes & Noble. But there's digital subscriptions, which are going to be less expensive than the paper subscription. So that's your best bet for getting these. Now, with the paper subscription, you do get a free gift every month, and the chart for the free gift is always inside the subscription, or in the magazine. So even if you get the digital subscription, you won't get the gift, but you'll still get the chart. And the gifts are always really small, so you can just use whatever leftovers you have. So this month for March is the Buzzy Bee keyring kit. So you'll get the chart for the bee at least, and then you can make it into whatever you want. But so that's what we got, and let's take a look at March and see what we have going on in here. Okay, every issue, they have a Lucy Heaton furry tails. They're just little designs of the little mice. They are so cute. So this is New Driver, and I guess the L is for learner's permit. That's what I'm guessing, or learner. Removing his learner plates. Monty has succeeded in pass. Oh, it's a driver's license. This is a British magazine, so things are different than they are here. And when I learned to drive, it was very different than. I didn't have to have a student driver thing on my car or anything like that. So I don't know. Anyway, New Driver. So that's cute. Here is the bee. The bee is super small. Oh, that one. That chart, the new learner, new driver, but it doesn't have to be. Honestly, you could just take out the paper he's holding and it just be a cool car. This one is 37 high by 36 wide, so they're really small, quick stitches. The bee ring, which I'll just show you so I don't have to cover up the chart, this one is very small as well. It's 17 by 18, so you should be able to do that in an evening or, depending on how long you have to stitch, a weekend for sure. So that one's brutal. Okay, next we have the cover photo, which I'll show you right here. So this is called In Full Bloom. This is inspired by Hallmark. These cute bears were born in 1987, sketched in a little studio located in Bath, England. Became known as Forever Friends soon after. Forever Friends have been sharing hugs and bringing us joy for more than 35 lovely years. So, isn't that cute? Look at all that stitching, though. He's so cute, though. This is expected to take about 45 hours. There's cross-stitch, fractionals, some back-stitch, some French knots. I'm trying to see where the French knots are. I bet they're just inside the flower. Yeah, they're just inside the flowers. So right around there, and I think in the center of those flowers. So you could, if you wanted to, you could use beads if you wanted to on that. This one, there is a project pack from Lakeside Needlecraft. I'm getting the floss tube itchy nose. Apologies. My allergies are really bad too. This one is 100 stitches high by 93 wide. So that is a really, really cute one. And it's perfect for spring because he has all the lovely flowers and all that. And they have a lot of reader highlights. Okay, this next one. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. It's called A Beacon of Light. And it's by Amanda Butler. Now look, this wood frame is stitched. That's stitched. That's not an actual frame. I don't know if you can tell that from the picture, but look how cool. I love how these flowers are hanging out of the frame. Like it looks 3D, doesn't it? Okay, so this one is 100 plus hours. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's full coverage. There are some blending. And there is some half cross stitch. If you've never blended threads, don't let it scare you. It's really simple. You just take, instead of 2 strands of the same color, you take 1 strand of one color, another strand of the other, and put them together and stitch. So if you've never blended before, that's all it is. It's a pain because it could take a little extra time to pull the 2 strands, but what I try to do is I take I'll try to make a blend, like make several blended threads so I can stitch for a while before having to make more. But yeah, this is definitely full coverage. Great seaside. And then they seaside landscape. They give you instructions on how to mount it on canvas so that you get that look of, so like there's the instructions. So you get that look of there's no actual frame because it's mounted on a canvas. So, which you can get those canvas at like Michael's and stuff like that in the US. So this one is 171 stitches high by 142 wide. That's beautiful. I would love to see it if you stitch that. You could even send it to me if you want to. Okay, this next one is designed by Emma Congdon. It's called Paris in the Spring. It kind of reminds me of, is it Tiny Modernist that does the pretty little cities? But this is cute. It's like a snow globe, and I just love this scene in here. I think it's really, really cute. This is expected to take about 45 hours. Cross stitch and back stitch. That's it. I love the colors too. Like they're so, I just love the pink and, oh, it says part 2 of a series. Paris Snow Globe. So what's the series? Snow Globe series. Maybe? Snow Globe collection. Yeah, it's a Snow Globe collection. Okay, I'm with you. This one is 115 stitches high by 107 wide. Really pretty colors. Okay, so the next one, oh, I love this one, is called Sound Asleep. It is designed by Heather Nugent. It is a little kitty sleeping, napping, and they made it into a pillow. This is expected to take 40 hours. It's just cross stitch and a little bit of back stitch. Beginner friendly. This is really unique. Like I haven't seen anything like this. This one is, oh, they give you instructions on how to make your cat cushion. This one is 82 high by 132 wide. So not as big as I thought. Like it looks, oh my gosh. There's also a sleeping dog one. Look at that. Issue 3, February. The February 2025 issue. Has a sleeping dog one. How cute is that? Okay, this next section is the design library. So every issue they have a design library, and they're like smalls that you can make into cards or just small gifts, anything like that. There's a lot you can do with it. There's 36 designs, and this month for March, because it was International Women's Month, is called Girl Power. So let me show you some of their designs. I can't show them all because most of them are actually just charts. But you can see, there's a little Yes I Can. That one's beautiful. Be Yourself. Happy Women's Day. There's just so much you can do with these. Be Strong. Empowered Women Empower Women. There's a little hat. Peace, Love hat. Self-care. So there's a lot of, those are just a small handful. And you can see they like made bookmarks, made little gift tags, made cards. They put this on their journal. They put this one on a hat. So you can be as creative as you want to with these. And they are small. Maria Diaz is the designer. They're all different sizes, right? There's a lot in here. Okay, cool. Okay. So you do get an alphabet as well. So if you want to change up the words or personalize it or something like that, you can. Usually they tell you the biggest size. I'm not seeing that here. But they're small. Like, I mean, couple evenings or an afternoon of stitching, you know, you'll get it done. Okay, this next one. Okay, butterfly or moth lovers. You're going to want to see this. Look how pretty this is. This is called Moth to a Frame. Get it? Instead of moth to a flame. That's funny. This is designed by Jenny Barton. There's a handful of fractionals. It says very few. This is expected to take 35 hours. Cross stitch, back stitch, very few fractionals. It's on a really pretty piece of cream fabric, and those colors really pop. I want to see what the fabric is. There is a project pack called Folk Art Moth from Lakeside Needlecrafts if you want it. This is 111 stitches high by 111 stitches wide. 28 count ivory cream even weave by Zweigart is what they stitched it on. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so next up we have our ABC. So every issue they also have an alphabet where you can, again, personalize it, customize it, make initials, make gift tags, birthday cards, whatever you want. This month it's designed by Doreen Jones, and it's called On the Wild Side. So they're like wild animal. Isn't that cute? So all the letters are wild animal. I can't show you the rest because they're all charts. The biggest one is 20 stitches high by 24 wide, and it's expected to take you between 2 and 4 hours for each letter. You can make a banner for a kid's room or anything like that. If you have like a wild animal theme, stitching in the wild, this would be perfect for stitching in the wild. If you're going to the Garon retreat, that's perfect. Okay. This next section is called Retro Arcade Cards. So you get 10 arcade themed charts. So you can make these into cards or, again, just small. It's called High Scorer by Poppy Benner. And so this is what we're looking at. So arcade theme. This is great if you're like, if you have like a birthday party that's like arcade themed or something like that. I think that would be really great. Look at the claw machine. Isn't that funny? These are expected to take between 7 and 10 hours each. Cross stitch and back stitch is all. The biggest one is 40 stitches high by 39 wide. So they're not very big, but they are, I mean, there is a lot of stitching in them. They're small. They say they're good for travel stitching. Yeah, these would be great. And you get 10 of them. So that's cool. There is a project pack also from Lakeside Needlecrafts. Okay, next up is the Stitch Along by Doreen Jones. So this is the year-long Stitch Along, and this is March. So what we're working on this year is this calendar. And so in December, you got the outline for the calendar, and every month you change out the month there. So it says Hello March, and I think March is this one right here. So you get the chart, so you just have to do the fill-in for that. And it shows you the April. So it's a sheet is what it is. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it closer to you. It's kind of small, but it's a little sheep here. Let me show you this. There, you can see it better. A little sheep, very cute, some back stitch in there. And they give you instructions. Oh yeah, you can download the chart of the outline, and they give you a QR code. So you don't need to buy the December issue, I guess. But you will need each subsequent issue, issue in order to get all of the months. Look at April's. April's is super cute too. They give you a little preview of what April's will look like. Look at that. With the little bird in the nest. I think that's cute. Okay. So let's see if it says it's expected to take 6 hours. The whole thing, the whole yearly calendar is 134 by 134. Okay. I'm probably not going to stitch that one. I don't know. It's very tempting. I'm easily influenced, you guys. Okay, every issue they do a wishes granted by their designer, Jenny. And this month, they're just smalls. Aaron asked Jenny for a woman wearing a traditional Korean hanbok. So this is what you get, the chart for that. And these are small. This one is 29 high by 16 wide. So you can finish that in an evening. More like Best Buys, things to look forward to, that sort of thing. Okay, this next design, oh, this is really cute too. It's by Molly Johansson. It's called Life is Sweet. And their little cupcake banner. Look at that. And you could even just stitch one of them if you wanted to, or just a few of them, like whatever you wanted. But aren't they? And it says cute cakes in the middle there. Isn't that precious? For those who enjoy dessert, turn these tasty treats into a sampler to satisfy your sweet tooth. They do give you instructions on how to. I know you can buy those magnetic hangers from like Amazon, and it gives you instructions on how to hang it in here and paint it. They painted that, so it's just a magnetic hanger, which will be easy to change out if you wanted to change it out. Okay, that one is 100 stitches high by 100 stitches wide. All right. And, oh, they give you a preview for next month, but I'm about to film next month's issue, so I already have it, so I'm not going to show you the preview. You're going to have to stay tuned and watch the next video when it comes out, which will be shortly, within a few days. So that's everything in this issue. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything you will stitch in here, what stood out to you. Do you remember the Forever Friends bears from Hallmark? I sure do. But that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.